a video on a game that looks like it could be of interest. This action JRPG demo is a game changer. Zelda meets Ys. I am a big Ys fan. I've never played a Zelda game, but I do like Ys. So, yeah, it's 7 minutes long. We'll check it out.
Square Enix just dropped something special during last week's Nintendo.
How do you guys feel about like the HD 2D style, where it's like, it's still using like 2D sprites in the game, but you're making use of like modern lighting. Sometimes there's like 3D models in the background. It's like a very different kind of 2D than like what a classic pixel art kind of game would be. Like Octopath Traveler, things like that. Personally, I'm a big fan of the style. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a classic like pixel art style, but I do think this is like it's an interesting sort of combination of styles. I like it.
Direct, a demo for a brand new action RPG called The Adventures of Elliot: The Millennium Tales. It's got the lush HD 2D visual DNA of Team Asano, the pace and combat of Ys Origins, and the spirit and exploration of Zelda. Not gonna lie, this one surprised me. Not just because it's fun, but because it's all about momentum. From combat to exploration, it just keeps pushing you forward, and I couldn't stop playing.
You sound like you're having so much fun. This game is so fun, I couldn't stop playing.
Play as Elliot, an adventurer accompanied by a fairy sidekick living in a kingdom sealed off by a magical barrier that protects its citizens from neighboring beast tribes. Elliot is tasked with investigating some mysterious ruins outside the kingdom, and in classic JRPG fashion, is pulled into an adventure across time and space. First up, I want to talk about exploration. Instead of a straight path, you're given branching routes, hidden trials, and traversal challenges that reward you. Think Breath of the Wild, but faster paced and tastefully simpler.
Okay, I can vibe with this.
Adds even more depth. Controlled with the right stick, she gives you access to traversal skills.
Oh, wait, so, okay. You can control, okay.
Even more depth. Controlled with the right stick, she gives you access to traversal skills like a short-range teleport and a glowing dash that feels like being injected with a shot of Fairy Tale Red Bull, leaving a trail of vibrant emerald green in your wake. The teleport sparks a brilliant blue flash as you warp between locations, letting you leap gaps and access hidden ledges. You'll also use bombs to break cracked walls and unlock secret pathways.
You know it's Zelda then,
these tools build a strong sense of momentum, constantly nudging you forward. And they keep you asking, what's behind that wall? What's in that cave? That sense of momentum had me hooked the entire time. It's a smart design choice, acting as a trail of breadcrumbs that politely begs the player to keep playing for just a few more minutes.
I do like how the world's laid out, like when you all like how the camera sort of warps the world, like as you move around.
Politely begs the player to keep playing.
It's a really cool style.
For just a few more minutes. And it's not just about chasing the main objective. It actually feels worthwhile to poke into every corner and check every fork in the road, because you never know what you're gonna find. Sometimes it's a hidden treasure chest. Other times, it's an entire dungeon. This world is intelligently built to command curiosity, and the game just keeps pulling you forward. One more room, one more trail, and one more surprise. Combat in The Adventures of Elliot is fast, responsive, and surprisingly tight for a demo. It's easy to learn, but satisfying to master, and every hit lands with a tangible
There's a block mechanic here. I wonder if there's a perfect block system.
That makes you feel connected to your swings. I played the demo on hard mode, and while the enemies hit harder and demanded quicker reactions, the difficulty felt fair, encouraging you to make use of dodging via teleport or dash, and use precision blocking via shield. This difficulty feels like it's teaching you how to play better with each encounter. Combat here encourages player expression. You can freely...
One thing I do appreciate is, at least from this, I don't know if boss fights are going to be the same. It's very clear what's happening. Like, what is part of the enemy attack? What is part of the background? A lot of games, especially games where there's like one art style for both, it can be very difficult to discern what's happening.
Swap between a sword, bow, and chain scythe, each with its own identity. The Chain Scythe, for instance, unleashes a wide sweeping arc that's great for breaking up enemy packs when surrounded, and it can even hook enemies from a distance to pull them in. Combine this with the Magicite system, which lets you equip gems to boost stats or trigger an extra arrow chain attack, and you've got real flexibility in how you want to approach each encounter. Paired with your fairy's slottable abilities, the game invites you to find your own rhythm. And then there's the chain system. Landing several kills in a row will net you a temporary item drop boost. It's a small touch, but a clever one that pushes you to stay aggressive.
So it really encourages you to move around fast.
From fight to fight. It reminded me of the chain kill system in Final Fantasy XII and Final Fantasy XIV. Boss fights bring clever variety without...
I completely forgot that existed in 14 because there's no reason to go kill enemies. There's no reason to kill enemies in the overworld.
Leaning on bloated health bars. One early encounter had me timing bomb tosses into a gaping maw to break its guard.
Gaping.
A simple idea, but executed with just enough flair to feel cinematic. On hard mode, each boss took me a few tries to beat, but that made each victory feel genuinely earned.
14?
These fights never felt unfair, but just smart enough to make each win feel gratifying. As I mentioned, your fairy companion lets you slot in traversal abilities like a dash and a teleport, which double as dodge tools in combat. You can also use the menu to swap weapon types. It's a flexible system, but the one thing slowing it down is the need to pause and open a full menu to switch abilities or weapons. A quick cycle button, something reminiscent of the Kingdom Hearts shortcut system or the Trails of Mana shortcut assignments, would further enhance the momentum that this game encourages.
So you're just like constantly spinning around.
I hope the full release expands on the fairy's toolkit, since these abilities add a lot of depth to the combat and exploration structure and open the door to an expanded skill ceiling. Now visually, this game is stunning, with a lush painterly pixel art style that feels like an evolution of Team Asano's aesthetic, building on DNA from Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy.
That's a game I still need to play. Octopath Traveler. I have still not touched that game.
Environments are soaked in light and vibrance, with parallax layers and shimmering effects that give each area a dreamlike quality. The demo opens in a kingdom encased by cobblestone and protected by a magic barrier. The streets are lined with neatly trimmed shrubbery and bursts of floral arrangements, with buildings adorned by warm red and purple rooftops that make the kingdom feel handcrafted. Moving onward, you step into a breezy forested area scattered with ruins and caves filled with shimmering sands, before the world gives way to an iridescent, oil-slicked...
I don't know if she's gonna get annoying. It's possible.
...swamp, which is one of the coolest biomes I've seen in a while, with a bold mix of purples, greens, and deep blues that felt both toxic and beautiful, like a corrupted...
We've not mentioned voice acting, so it is possible that there isn't, and she is not gonna be annoying.
...fairy tale. It's such an intelligent, striking blend of modern vibrance with classic Jrpg charm. Character and enemy sprites appear crisp and full of personality, from the way foes wind up their attacks to the satisfying animations of Elliot's weapons slicing through a crowd. Traversal abilities and charged attacks bring tasteful flashes of light without overwhelming your screen, and everything reads clearly.
Yeah, that is a problem that so many games have. It's like, let's have a really, really crazy looking attack. I can't see anything that's happening.
Even in the heat of battle. The UI also feels at home here, with just enough flourish to stay in theme without getting in the way. And just like the game...
Is it turn-based? No, it's real-time combat.
...play, the visuals themselves carry momentum. From the streak of emerald behind your dash to the flash of blue when you teleport. These effects don't just look great, they help you feel the speed and direction of your actions. Paired with brisk biome transitions and responsive visual feedback, it's all built to keep you moving, and to keep you from ever wanting to stop playing. The Adventures of Elliot is already making waves online, and after playing the demo, it's easy to see why. This feels like a bold step forward for Team Asano, fast-paced, full of charm, and built on a foundation of momentum that makes it hard to put down. From exploration to combat, it constantly pushes you forward, rewarding both curiosity and skill. It's not perfect. Performance hiccups are there, and the pause-to-swap system could use some tweaking. But this title is shaping up to be one of the studio's most exciting projects yet. If you played the demo, let me know what you thought. And if you haven't,
okay,
well, Now might be the perfect time to take you for a spin.
Okay. I can vibe with that. That actually looks pretty cool. When he mentioned the East part of it, let me just show you a bit of East combat. He mentioned East Origin, but let's show a game that I've actually played. East Memories of Celceta Boss. Let's see what it's gonna take me to. Maybe this is a bad example. This isn't... Oh, wait, no, it's not an underwater boss. Okay, that's fine. Oh, the opening segment is... Okay. Let's jump ahead a bit then. Maybe we should play an East game on stream. That could be fun. I haven't played an East game in a while. Maybe like Origin or something. I don't know. Anyway, that game looked fun. That game definitely looked fun.